Welcome to the live stream. I don't know if you can see him, but Adam Geiss
hiding in the back.
is hiding in the back. You see him? There he is.
Too goddamn right.
Sorry about that. Watch the language. Okay, we got little kids watching, Adam.
All right.
Just a ton of little kids watching. Yeah, here we are. We are lake sturgeon fishing. Whisker Sticks, what's up, brother? Hey, it's not Wednesday. I know it's Monday, but anytime there's a chance to get out, try to get out. Sup, brother? Yo. River Rat, hey, how's it going? That's Nick Seabald, Adam.
All right.
It's River Rat Outdoors.
Like it.
So, yeah, we're on the St. Croix River in Minnesota. The lights are on their way. Thank you, Whisker Sticks. Appreciate it. Whisker Sticks is going to be sending us some of these Sialume, right? Isn't it Sialume? Basically, they're like light up sticks you can put on the ends of a rod tip, Adam.
Ah, I like that.
That's how that works. Go get them, brother. We're working on it, Todd. Russell Heater. Russell Heater in the house. What's going on, Russell? I'm going to frame this up just a little different. I see a little bit too much of myself, and no one wants to see that. I'm actually tightening up the wrong thing right now. Stand by. Stand by. And yeah, we're on this is a little boat that we're on right now. Right, Adam?
A little 12-foot John boat.
This is a 12-foot John boat that we're in right now. So we're we've gone over a game plan of what are we gonna do if we hook up a sturgeon. You know, what's the
counterbalance? It's all about
so
counterbalance.
it's all about counterbalancing. But what's tough is I'm gonna have to move this rod. I got a rod right out in front of me, but we don't have bells on right now. River Rat, what's up? Thank God for no wind or you'd be wet. Agreed, yes. In a little small boat like this, bigger river like this, if this river had a lot of traffic on it, or if it was really windy right now, I can guarantee you we would not be out here. Right, Adam?
Agreed.
Yeah, so what I'm gonna do though, what I was saying is I have a rod right out in front of me. I tried night fishing Saturday, and that 30-mile-per-hour winds made it rough. I believe it, Whisker Sticks. I'm gonna take this rod here that I have out in front of me. Todd thought it was fat guy in a little coat, Tommy boy, not two guys in the... I missed that comment, Todd. I'll get back to it here in a second, but I'm gonna put this rod behind me. And Adam, if you can kind of watch this rod too,
yeah.
The rod tip. So we don't have any bells on, and we're basically watching rod tips. But what I'll do, let's just set it down. Adam is a very proactive angler. He wants to hold the rod. But I feel more comfortable if that rod's just sitting in the...
What's your plan? What are you doing? Switching it up?
No, I'm not switching. I'm just setting this down right here. I just need to be able to see the rod tip when it starts doing crazy things. Yeah, that's perfect now. So now I can easily see the rod tip, and I know what a sturgeon bite looks like now. I caught my first sturgeon a week ago, and it's just basically a dunk, 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 and your rod tip kind of goes crazy a little bit. It's not that. That's what happened. The two sturgeon that we caught last week, that's what happened. It was like just the rod tip kind of going dung, 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 and you'd basically be a moron if you couldn't tell you had a fish biting. So I'm not going to worry about you know, having to get a bell off right now. It would kind of be a cluster. It's just easier. We'd pick up. We're using circle hooks. We'd just pick up and start reeling, not worry about a bell to get off. And one thing that we are doing that's a little nuts is that we don't have a net. So that situation,
the water's only 37, right?
Yeah, the water's 37 degrees.
What could go wrong?
What could go wrong? Yeah, what could go wrong? But yeah, let's look at some of these comments I've been missing here. Okay, so yeah. Yeah, LED. I'm sorry, that's right. They're LED light sticks. Sorry about that, Whisker Sticks. They're 400 hours to burn on the first battery. 400 plus hours on the first battery, Adam.
That's a good run.
That's what's up. Nothing better than this show, folks. Russell Heater, thank you. What a nice thing to say. Slider Sinker, Trey is in Tennessee. Great guy, hell of a kayak angler. Western PA, good to have you here, brother. Thank God for no wind. Yep. Night fishing. Okay, so thought it was not two guys in a little boat. Have fun. Okay, I'll be watching, Todd says. Todd, appreciate you watching, brother. Let's see, I got to keep an eye on this rod tip right here. Okay, we're okay. You near Afton? We are near Stillwater, Todd. Closer, actually even closer to Bayport. We're near Bayport. I used to fish in a 12-foot john on the Minnesota River. It was scary. I think the Coast Guard rating is under 35 pounds in that boat. This is a great boat, but yeah, it's a little different.
It's a really small bass boat.
It's a really, you know, Adam set this up really nice. He's got 4 cleats that he installed. Then he's got a deck up here, you know. So it can happen in here, you know. We can catch a big fish out of here, I have no doubt. Looks like a bluegill bite, says Whisker Stick. So we are Luke, if you're watching, Northwoods Angling, if you're watching, thanks again. All of my top sturgeon spots are Luke Hench's top sturgeon spots. So I can't take credit for any of the spots that I fish for sturgeon. How long is that season open? I believe, I've got to check this out, Todd. I believe it closes in March, okay? But do not quote me on that. Do not quote me on that. There's guys in here. Nick would probably know. Nick Sebald, what time does the sturgeon season close? He would know that, Todd. What was that? Did you just do that?
Sorry. Kicking your rod.
So because this is a smaller boat, all we're gonna do if we hook up, and I say when we hook up, we're just gonna sit and reel it in, almost like, you know, saltwater fishing. Not even get up, right?
Sure.
I think that's the smart thing to do.
Yeah, I agree.
And then the anchor is off this side, river at, I don't know exactly if it posted at most landings, but yeah, short time in spring, it is closed. So I believe right now, we wouldn't keep a sturgeon anyway, but it's all catch and release. There's only a short time, I think, where you can actually keep a sturgeon. Thank you, Matthew. Matthew, Western PA Anglers, almost how we bait fish for musk. Yeah, so you can actually, we're only fishing 2 rods. You can actually have, in Minnesota, you can have 2 rods apiece. On the border. This is a border water. Wisconsin is over there. So we could actually, if we wanted to, have 2 more rods out. But because this boat is small, we just have to, it'd be too much of a cluster. Yeah. Yeah, Nick said yes, it's catch and release most of the year. It's only a short period of time where you could keep one. So the other thing here, Adam, is that you ever caught a mud puppy?
I have not.
So a mud puppy is a salamander. It's an amphibian. And there's a ton of them on the bottom of this river. And what they do, they live in the water their whole life. But you got to keep an eye out, because a lot of times they'll eat your bait and you won't even know it. And so we should probably at some point maybe give it another 10-15 minutes, check our bait, and make sure there isn't a mud puppy on the hook. Yeah.
Got it. It's jumping up there.
So
what is going on?
there are a ton of shad. Yeah, those are shad. So there are a ton of shad out from us right here, and they're jumping like crazy right now. In fact, I wonder if...
They're being spooked by big fish?
I don't know. Adam wants to know if they're being spooked by big fish. Yes, I hope a big school of sturgeon has come in. But that's what sturgeon actually eat. When those shad die, they float to the bottom, and the sturgeon just scavenge them. So shad is like a really good bait for sturgeon fishing, but we don't have any shad, unfortunately. But so basically what we're using for bait out here is a 6/0 octopus circle hook, just gobbed up with night crawlers and fathead minnows. So I've got 3 night crawlers on a hook and then 2 fathead minnows. And one thing that I'm a little worried about, so we couldn't find live fathead minnows, so Cabela's has these fathead minnows in a package, and I don't know whether it's going to be good or not, but I'm hoping that, you know, there's 3 night crawlers on the, sorry about that, there's 3 night crawlers on the hook, and hopefully the night crawlers will entice them enough that if they see those, you know, they don't like those 2, you know, packaged fathead minnows, that the night crawlers will entice them enough. That's my hope anyway. So I'm just looking at my rod tip here.
Now, Greg, I'm new to this. For sturgeon fishing here, do you keep your line a little slack, or do you want to keep it taut?
So, okay, so Adam's asking a question. I don't know if you can hear him very well, but he asked if, when you're sturgeon fishing, do you keep the line taut or a little bit slack? And I like to keep it pretty tight, because I just want to immediately see when a sturgeon's messing with the bait. So that's the idea there. So how's everybody doing tonight? We got Tennessee representing. We got Ohio, Cincinnati, Ohio, around Cincinnati. Nick says taut as can be.
Taut it is.
Taut it is. Okay, let's see here. I'm just looking at the comments, guys. Thank you, Terry Atkins. Good to have you here. Anyone else out? Todd's asking. You know what? We haven't seen anybody else fishing. We're the only guys out here. There was one boat we saw, but as far as sturgeon fishing, it looks like it's just maybe 1 or 2 of us. Jacob, your partner in crime gave me this spot. I don't want to say where the spot is unless you give me the okay. All right? Hot pocket for bait. That's right. Taut as can be is what River Rat Outdoors says, Adam, as far as the line. Yeah, Cincinnati. Whisker Sticks is from Cincinnati. Yeah, Western PA Anglers, he is from Pennsylvania. Matt, you are fishing with us, brother. Terry Atkins, good to have you here. Hey, Jacob, was hoping you would have been on the Catfish Weekly with your filming knowledge. Are you out, Jacob? Are you out right now? The day bite can be very good, Outdoorsman Investments. Yeah, it can be really good. In fact, Jacob Halls and Luke Henches and Darren Trosif, these guys catch them in the daytime all the time. I don't even know if you really have to be night fishing for them. I hear.
Summertime deal.
So yeah, see, River Rat saying I hear some mallards in the background. Another hunting show. Yeah, Terry's from Cincinnati too. Cincy, Ohio. Catfish Weekly fires up in 45 minutes. Hey guys, Whisker Sticks fishing. Catfish Weekly fires up in 45 minutes. So basically at 7 o'clock, is that right, Whisker Sticks? So we're gonna, in 45 minutes, we're gonna have a sturgeon on. We're gonna unhook it, let it go, and then you could go right over to Catfish Weekly and watch that. Watch Catfish Weekly. So Jacob, where are you guys at? we'll come and find you. Just kidding. Okay, yeah, 8 p.m. Eastern, so 7 p.m. Central Time. Yeah, 7:15 there in Ohio. That's right, Detro. No, Detro, Darren. Detro Fish On is the name of his channel. Check it out if you want to learn more about how to do this. Sturgeon fishing, catfishing, the guy's the man. No, we are using nightcrawlers and packaged fathead minnows. Yeah, we'll have to see. And Adam's back here, so excited that he's checking his email. Terry, I'm streaming Eagles Nest
on this thing next time.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, Adam's back here, guys. Adam, show yourself.
Yo.
Yeah.
What's going on?
That's Adam Geiss, North Star Aerial. Okay. If you guys have any need for aerial videography, there's no one better than this dude right here. North Star Aerial.
Thank you, Greg.
We were actually, I was helping him out with a shot earlier today.
Little work, little play.
And then we were like, you know what? We're down close to the St. Croix River. Let's just go out and try it for a little while, right?
It's a good call.
So here we are. All right. Light for days. Yes, light for days. So this is, yeah, I'm not going to say about where I'm fishing. I don't even know if it's a secret spot. I just want to respect the individual who showed me this spot. But if that individual says it's okay, I will be happy to say to all you where I'm fishing. Exactly. No, yeah, okay, let's see. Oh, Terry, I'm streaming Eagles Nest. Okay, cool. I love it when we have conversations going within the live stream, completely separate from what Adam and I are doing. It's fantastic. It's called community. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. What is it? Okay. Adam, get the Flex 1x1 out there with a little C-stand clamp action is what Russell's telling you. You'd have light for days.
Exactly. Tell him that was the plan. I forgot the battery cable.
That was the plan, but he forgot the battery cable. Should have a viewer with me that I don't want to keep on blocking my light here when I'm checking. Should have a viewer with me that trip. You're welcome to. Okay, so yeah, Outdoorsman Investments. We are fishing theoretically in 34 to 35 feet of water. Okay. Okay, so Darren says that they did really. Darren's like the sturgeon maestro out here.
Is he?
And they did very well out here. I think. When did you say? On Friday. Thank you, Whisker 6. We hope we get a 70-incher too. Okay, Jacob's back. River Rat. He's asking discharge, community spot. You're like you're an investigative YouTube journalist. Make sure you all give the stream a thumbs up. Thank you, James. You're right. If you guys could give us a thumbs up, that would help. I think that's good for the YouTube algorithm or something. The stack lights and traffic noise. Yeah, I know. There's a lot of kind of giveaways here, right? Okay, so Jacob is downstream of us, Adam.
Is he?
And they've got 5 so far.
Really?
I can tell you where you are by the ducks laughing at you. Okay, good. People that know the area know where we're at, and people that don't, I can't tell you until the person that told me this area gives me the go-ahead to say anything. Thank you, Matthew. Matthew says always give thumbs up to you guys. Love the vids. Appreciate it, brother. Check out Western PA Anglers YouTube channel. Love these guys. One of our when we first started, Matthew at Western PA Anglers reached out to us and gave us a whole bunch. Sorry about blocking me there. a whole bunch of pointers on YouTube. He was incredibly helpful and gracious with his knowledge on YouTube. Very nice guy. So Adam's resetting. So you checked the bait?
I did.
Okay, and it was looking good?
Yep.
Okay, so we got plenty of bait on that rod.
Is there a mag drag on this?
A mag drag?
Yep.
No, it's just a star drag.
Got it.
Or, you know, just make sure it's tight, man.
Yep, I know.
You know, if it's too tight, then you'll just back down when you get them, you know what I mean? That first initial, like, getting the hook placed, I want that drag to be tight.
Got me.
All right, guys. I can tell where, okay, always give thumbs up. Hey, yes, Nathan Peterson, live stream. Man, we live stream when we can do it. I'd love to just be able to say, oh yeah, we're gonna live stream every Tuesday, but it's impossible. It's impossible. It's impossible to schedule. You know, if this was the only thing that we did, maybe we could schedule, but right now we're just gonna do these videos, we can do them. Share the stream on my personal Facebook page and my Whisker Sticks page. Hope it helps. Whisker Sticks, appreciate that very much, brother. Yeah, if you guys, that's the great thing about this. If you are so inclined, you like what we're doing, you like our videos, you support us. A great way to support us is to copy the link, share the link, and post it on, you know, your personal Facebook pages. If you're not comfortable doing that, it's fine. I'm just glad you're here. Right, Adam?
That's right, Greg.
I think Adam's getting tired of me.
Nonsense.
He's not been a part of a live stream before. And I mean, it's like Hollywood out here.
Is it more talk?
What's that?
It's just more talk?
It's just talking. You can't have dead air.
Gotta fill the dead air?
There can't be dead air. When you're live stream, there can be no dead air. And this is broadcast. It's broadcasting 101.
Awesome. We should do joke hour.
Do you have any jokes?
Oh, let's reach out to the viewers.
You guys have any jokes?
Appropriate jokes.
Appropriate jokes. Although Adam swore like 5 seconds into the live stream.
They blew it.
Share the scene. Just shared. Thank you, Terry Atkins, very much, brother. Drink endorsement tonight. I think Adam's got a beer.
Yeah.
But I brought a Gatorade, but I think I forgot it in my truck.
Here's our endorsement.
Yeah. What is it?
We have a 4-cycle engine and it's cold out.
Yeah, here it is. Look here. What is it? A 4-cycle engine?
4-cycle engine and it's cold out.
It's a 4-cycle engine and it's cold out. So this is the sponsor tonight. It is Motor Medic, because you know the odds are starter liquid fire quick starting fluid. So this is for this. What year is that motor?
78 Honda.
It's a 78 Honda. So that's our sponsor. This will hopefully get us home tonight. Thank you.
Thank you.
And what do you think the air temperature is right now, Adam?
40.
40, which that's pretty balmy for this time of year.
35.
On the river, 35. Air temperature is, you think it's 35? That's about right.
Yeah.
Probably 35 degrees air temperature. If you're not right now, I would suggest being in the current pushing east. Your line should be tight
Shadow going nuts.
to the east. They will cycle in and out of there. What time did the man go to the dentist? Russell has a joke. What time did the man go to the dentist? Darren, I heard you, by the way. We are definitely not in current, so I think you're right. We need to be, you're saying we need to be out more from this area that we're at so that we're hitting current in the 230.
230. That's great.
230. Very kid friendly. Yep, clean dad jokes. That's right. Hashtag clean, hashtag dad jokes. That's right. 230. I think Whisker Sticks already knew that joke. There should be obvious current. Okay. Did you hear that, Adam?
Should we move? Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Out into the current.
Yeah. Let's do everything very. We're gonna move. Darren just gave us a DT, or Darren Trosif just gave us a pointer. A tip. And we're gonna get out into the current. We're in a bit too slack of water right here.
Yeah, you stay anchored until I get this guy running.
Yeah, so this should be fun. Thank you, Darren. Appreciate it, dude. I don't even know if I have. What in the world is going on here? I don't nearly. Yeah, I don't have enough bait on here. That's part of the problem. I'm still anchored, brother.
I know, I'm not. I'm just warming up.
Could have swore the boat was moving. It's actually good that I pulled in because I don't have a whole lot of bait on my
Did you get stripped?
hook. Yeah, I don't have.
Here's what I have.
Yeah, you need some more crawler on there. We'll worry about that when we get set back up. So we're gonna move out in a little bit deeper water, not deeper water necessarily, more current.
Okay, rear anchor's in.
All right. Hold on.
I'm not going anywhere. It's still cold.
So I'm bringing this anchor up. We don't have to go far. We're just basically shooting out straight east at them.
Yes, sir.
And we're just gonna go out to basically once we get into the main river current a little bit. But not far.
Come on, come on.
Okay, I'm good. That's a 1978, what is that, a 1978 what?
Honda.
Honda that just died. No, the man-made current. Ah, okay. I gotcha, okay.
Wonderful motor.
So we need to go this way a little bit.
Copy. We're still warming up here, buddy.
Got it, okay. Got it, Darren. Can you? Hey guys, we might have to have you send out the Coast Guard here in a second.
Hey, it would be a fishing show if the motor didn't work right.
Yeah. Motors never work on another fishing show. So here's what we're gonna do.
That's a prerequisite, right?
Here's what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
You see the current coming out of this?
Yeah.
That's what we want to be in. So we need to be downstream of this
Got it.
a little bit. We got a pro tip from Detro. So he's just warming her up. Warming her up, getting her nice and warm. I'm getting into the sturgeon fishing. I missed that. We're just basically out here floating, not moving. I don't think Adam can get the boat in gear.
We're adrift.
Or can get the motor in gear. We're adrift. Yeah, exactly. So anytime you put it in gear, it just dies?
Yeah, she gets to warm up.
Yeah, so the motor's cold. Motor's cold. But let's see what's going on back there. You all right back there?
Everything's good.
I'm missing some of the comments, guys, sorry. Adam, you just give it time, you know, it's not like, you know, no one's watching us right now.
Not at all. It's perfect.
We've got great viewership right now. We got to keep these people entertained. All right, here we go. We're gonna try and
countdown.
Here we go. He's gonna put it in gear.
3, 2, 1.
Yes. And it dies. And it does. Yes, the motor does sound flatulent. Agreed.
What'd they say?
Your motor sounds flatulent. His motor's gassy.
Oh, she likes that.
I don't recommend anybody do this. It's a 12-foot boat. And a motor that is obviously dying. So we just float out here. So I'm gonna just keep on holding on to the anchor, and maybe we can, I'd recommend a trolling motor.
Under the bridge.
There's no waterfalls, right? For a ways? Yeah. By the way, Detro, he recommends a trolling motor.
Yes.
As a backup.
Agreed.
No, we got a paddle. Outdoor Investment says we can live stream the rescue.
Nice.
That would be. Oh no, we're still trying to get the motor started. This is
the comic relief part of the show, right?
It's something.
Okay.
So this is a 1978 Honda outboard, 7.5 horse.
It's awesome. It just does not.
Call Pete. Yes, Pete would know what to do. Hook a sturgeon, let it move you. Feel efficient. Be safe, guys. Terry, we are really trying to be safe out here. I told my wife I wouldn't be doing anything stupid. I think we're being stupid. There is a path down to shore at the outlet. Okay, that's good to know. Right over there, there's a path.
Look at that.
Okay.
It's the Greg and Adam Get Stranded show.
So it looks like, I mean, he's getting it started. You know, he's getting the motor started. It's just getting it in gear is an issue.
It just dies. It's got to be warm.
I really appreciate your patience, guys. It's November 20th, 2017. I'm not sure what, I don't know, maybe he has it in reverse, Nick. I'm not sure what he's doing right now. Line in the, is there line in the prop? Try pumping the ball while in gear. You're getting a ton of tips right now.
This is awesome. You gotta let
hey, Brad, what's up? Should we click over to your ice fishing video? Yes, but come right back. This should, I don't know, we'll have our act together in probably about 20 minutes. So, yeah, watch some of our ice fishing videos, some of our feature episodes. We have 5 feature episodes. That's what we're most proud of.
You gotta let the viewers know that the ball is rock hard.
The ball is rock hard. The priming bulb is rock hard. Hey, this is a great opportunity. If you haven't already, please subscribe to Another Fishing Show. Like this video, subscribe, hit the bell icon so that you're notified every time we go live and get stranded like this. I'm missing some of those comments. I apologize. Okay, should we? That sounded dirty, yes. I think we're going in reverse.
Yeah, where do you want to go?
So that's fine. So basically we want to get in this current from this.
Got it.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying not to let people know where we're fishing.
Run over the shad?
Right. Want to be in about 35 feet of water.
So the key to the motor is to run with a little choke on.
Key to the motor is to run with a little choke. He's getting to know this. So once you feel like you're in the current of this creek, let's say.
Yeah.
You're just gonna, you let me know when you feel like you're in the current.
I think we need, with our swing of our anchor, I'm gonna go a little bit further downstream.
That's fine. But you might wanna, I'd say, not get too close to the bank there. We wanna be in about 35 feet of water. Appreciate you, everybody.
How's this feel?
This feels pretty good.
Okay.
This feels pretty good, and we're amongst breaking fish. So I'm gonna lower her down.
All right. The
shad are going crazy around us.
The mallards are laughing.
We have
the shad are jumping.
Oh yeah, this feels right now. I feel current. Breaking fish is good, Darren says. Detro. Hey everybody, if you have not subscribed to Detro Fish On, do it. This guy is a hell of a cat fisherman and a hell of a sturgeon fisherman. And probably just an overall multi-species wizard, to be honest. Okay, so all I'm doing, I'm just letting the anchor take us a little bit, or not letting the current take us, and I'm just gonna let the boat drift down a bit, and then we're gonna. This feels much better, Darren, where we're at right now. So much thanks for that tip. At least. I don't know what you're talking about, River Rat. So, I am now going to cleat, put the anchor rope in a cleat. Hit Western PA Angler says his channel is awesome. Darren's channel is awesome, Detro. So, okay, so we're good. We're anchored now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to bait. Why don't you hand me your rod?
Okay. Do you need to rebait, you think?
Look at all the fish around. You can see them in the water.
Tons of them.
You see them?
Yeah.
You can even see them. The water's clear enough. You can see the shad in the water. There's so many shad. So just bring that hook up to me.
Come on here. Coming your way.
All right. So this is it right there. If you can shut your headlamp off for a second. So we've got 2 fat heads on there and a night crawler. I'm going to add a few more night crawlers to the mix here. I have to Adam has not, my buddy in the back has not, he's never hooked a sturgeon.
I am a sturgeon virgin, as they say.
Yep, he's a sturgeon virgin. So, well, the whole point tonight is to get Adam a prehistoric lake sturgeon. So I'm going to do one more night crawler on here. And does it feel like we're in current now, Adam?
It does.
Okay. Good. All right, you're good to go. You know how to cast that thing?
Yeah, thanks,
okay.
sir.
So he's going to go out back of the boat. I've got to get re-rigged here too. And let's see, I can't remember where my rod is. It's right here. So looks like I've got a fat head and a little bit of a night crawler on there. I'm gonna add probably 2 more night crawlers to this. Maybe 3. I'm at 3 night crawlers, so
3's a match.
3, yes. So what I'm doing here, I've got to be able to, I'm just kind of just hooking these night crawlers just a couple times, but I want the head and the tail wriggling around. So you don't, you want it to be enough of the body of the night crawler, the head and the tail, to be out a ways and wriggling around to attract a sturgeon. And I'm going to put 1 more night crawler on here. It's kind of what it's looking like.
Cast a little further. Hold on, Greg.
Yeah. Is that all right?
Yep.
Okay, so Adam just made a cast a little bit farther out. And it's amazing how many fish there are around here right now. So that's what that looks like. And I'm gonna put.
They're just on the surface.
Yeah, there's probably some white bass and mixed in there and shad. So the last thing I'm gonna put on here. Oh goodness, is a just one more fathead. Problem with like using night crawlers is your hands just get totally jacked with mud.
Look at these guys.
Yeah, there's shad all around it.
We could shine shad if we can't catch any fish.
Yeah. So bear with me here. I'm going to show you this package that, you know, we couldn't get any fathead minnows, you know, live fathead minnows. So we went to Cabela's. They don't have any live bait at this particular Cabela's, which is crazy, but they do have packaged fathead minnows. It's the best that we can do right now. And I'm just gonna put one of those suckers on there. I gotta find the open package though. Yeah, Darren, are you saying that does it feel like they're super, like they don't even have, they got like rigor mortis? So what I'm wondering is to keep these things fresh, do they are they like soaked in formaldehyde or something, which I would imagine is not an attractor to fish. But we're gonna try it. I know you guys don't have confidence in it, but what if we were to catch? Yeah, that's not good if there's formaldehyde in this. But what if we were to catch a sturgeon on this stuff, and then you'd have confidence in it? You know what I mean?
Is there formaldehyde in it?
I don't know. I'm gonna look at the package. They think there might be formaldehyde in it. I can't imagine they do that, you know?
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Okay, so where are you at?
I am
Oh.
right here.
All right, so, my, look at them all. It's amazing how many shad are right here. We're surrounded.
We could float on fish.
We could float on fish, that's right. So I'm just gonna set this rod here. You need to make a cast way out. Okay, so where were we? Yeah. Oh yeah. There's a massive school of shad we're on right now. Okay, so we're rigged up. I'm out here. Adam is out off the stern here. And let's see. Okay, let's see here. Let that landing net hang in the water like a tiny gill net. Yeah, if we could easily net these guys right now. We are surrounded by shad. They're all over the place. But yeah, if we had a cast net, we could get a ton of shad and use them for bait, which would be like ideal. But we don't have that right now. Yeah, so Darren has no confidence in the packaged fathead minnows. Neither does River Rat Outdoors. And yeah, that's what worries me too, if there's formaldehyde in those things. Okay, we catch them all winter on crawlers. Only lots of confidence in that. So basically, Darren, you've used just crawlers before, just only crawlers to catch these sturgeon? Let's see, I'm just gonna keep an eye on this rod here. We are definitely in current now.
Yeah, we are.
Which is good. Here's what we'll do, Darren. We'll fish here a little bit with the fathead minnows on here, and then I'll reel in, take them off, and just put crawlers on there. See how this works for a little while. Now, Darren, have you caught? Try 1 and 1 maybe. Okay. Have you caught sturgeon just being completely surrounded by shad before? Because we are completely surrounded by shad. They're everywhere. He said yes.
Okay. Net a shad cast.
Yeah, we actually don't. We're really prepared. We actually don't even have a net in here. So when we catch a sturgeon, it's going to be all without a net. It's going to be all hand lining this. Whack one on the head with a rod. We're getting all kinds of ways to kill these things, so we can have shad bait. Yeah. So yeah, I've noticed, like, I've never sturgeon fished with Adam before, which is not surprising because I've hardly ever sturgeon fished. But Adam definitely likes to be holding his rod when he's doing this. And hey, is that bad luck to do that, guys?
It's my preferred trick.
Should you just leave the rod sitting? Or is it, he wants to hold the rod. Should he just leave the rod sitting? What's the best way to do this? I'm worried that he's kind of jinxing us. No, but it gets heavy. Yeah, we are surrounded. There's a lot of biomass around us. Holding rod is great. Make sure bait is on the bottom though. Jacob, you still watching? Jacob Halls? Curious where Northwoods Angling is fishing right now. So we are in current more.
Yeah, we're floating straight out.
Yeah. And we're just gonna wait here. There's Russell Heat, look at that one right there. It's amazing. Water's clear enough we can see them float, you know, swimming around us. I'm just waiting for that rod just to go. It's gonna happen here. I can't imagine how many sturgeon are probably underneath this boat right now. That's the crazy thing.
I feel like we're 20 foot.
You feel like it? We are?
What the magic number is.
35 foot.
Yeah.
Yeah. 35 foot is the magic number, and we're... Hey, R2 Ranger 76, not too many. It's a tiny boat. I know. I know. So, do we have this area cleared? Like, this area should be cleared. I mean, we're probably okay right now, but...
It's cleared.
Because that's where the sturgeon, we're going to have to flip him.
It'll be interesting.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't know how it's going to work, guys. We just got to be careful. We don't want, you know, this boat is small enough that we both can't be on one side of the boat at the same time. Could spell disaster. And the water temperature is 37 degrees, probably even less than that. Drive it to shore. That's not a bad idea. It should be pulling your line into the middle of river. I think that's exactly what's going on.
Yep.
Yes, it is. It should be pulling your line in the middle of the river. I'd have my rod facing the way of the current if possible. Keep slack out of line. Hard to see what you have going on there. Gentlemen, Northwoods Angling is in the house. Yes, River Rat Outdoors. So I'm just glued to my rod tip right now, and I have a real firm understanding how these sturgeon bite now. It's basically just dunk 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 dunk. I mean, the first time I caught a sturgeon was last Wednesday, and there was no doubt there was a. I mean, I totally knew it was a fish messing with it. It's kind of obvious. So
what were you using for bait?
Same stuff.
Same stuff.
But live fathead minnows. So I'm not even sure how long we can stay out here. You know, Adam has a family who loves him. So
they don't know I'm fishing.
Actually, they don't know. He's saying they don't know that he's fishing. I'm just keeping an eye on this rod tip. Northwoods, where are you guys at?
Hey,
wow.
I got a notification that another fishing show's live.
You did?
Yeah. Should we tune in?
Yes.
Okay.
That could cause some kind of a
issue?
A temporal disturbance. The fact that you're, what would that be? Would it start?
Okay, here we go. Oh, we got it start out. That's pretty good though.
That's pretty wild. He's actually, it's crazy what he's doing right now. He is looking at our live stream, which is, you'd think that would cause some kind of a rift in space-time. But evidently we're okay. You're able to watch it, right?
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
So yeah, let's see what we got here. How many rods did you guys have out? We have got. You get something?
Nope.
We've got 2 rods out, Nathan. This boat's too small really to have 4 out, so I think it would be just crazy. Home mashed potatoes are done. Made gravy, waiting on prime rib. Northwoods sounds fantastic. We'll take leftovers. That's right, Nick. That's right. So yeah, we wait.
Exciting times.
We wait.
The shad are coming.
The shad are all over. The mallards are all over.
Is there a correlation with laughing mallards and shad and catching sturgeon?
I don't know. There could be. Maybe we'll find out here. So anybody know any good jokes?
Joke hour?
Yeah, do you know any jokes? You have to sit.
Kid appropriate?
Yeah, probably make it kid appropriate, I guess.
What's silver and lays in the grass?
What's silver and lays in the grass?
See if the viewers respond.
Yeah, what's silver and lays in the grass? Anybody out there know what silver and lays in the grass? This is a kid-friendly joke right here. Did you hear about the kid napping at the school? 12-foot boat with non-running motor. He is fine. He woke up.
All right, answer?
Yeah, hold on. Let's get a few. What's the
What's
question?
silver and lays in the grass?
What's silver and lays in the grass, guys? What's silver and lays in the grass? Give it. We'll give it 20 more seconds. What's silver and lays in the grass? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead. What is it, Adam?
R2 doo-doo.
R2 doo-doo.
For all those 5-year-olds out there.
Wow, that was
a bad joke.
That was a bad joke. That was really bad. How you feeling right now? You okay? Oh, my rod tip is doing... Hold on here, guys.
I think a shad hit it.
That's possible, but... I'm keeping an eye on this rod tip. My line, I've got this green line. It's very, very visible. And I could have swore I just had a hit or a tap. And I'm just watching the rod tip. Just the tip. Adam's checking sports scores.
We're down by 2. I'm not sure what sport it is, but...
Okay. So we'll just, I'm just... Yeah, this is exciting. This is exciting. We're just waiting for a wave of large sturgeon to move in. If you just joined us, I'm Greg. This is Adam. He's back there. We are on the St. Croix River in Minnesota in a 12-foot boat, similar to a dinghy. And we're out here going for lake sturgeon, the biggest fish in Minnesota. River Rat Outdoors wants to know if your business is your full-time business, your aerial.
Yes, yes it is.
Yes, it is.
Thanks for asking.
And where can they go to learn more about North Star Aerial?
NorthstarAerial.com.
There you go.
Your friendly aerial service.
Nice. Tough business, Nick says.
Yeah.
He's kicking ass, man. I don't... Right? It's not that tough. You're kicking ass.
No, we're doing well.
He's just crushing the competition. I mean, this guy is just relentless. Let's see here. I gotta... What are you doing? Adam's getting a little feisty back there. He's moving around a lot.
I lost my glow stick.
He just lost his glow stick.
/ nav light. Oh, they're laughing at us, Greg.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, where'd you go?
Is that your nav light?
My nav light's in the water.
Oh my goodness. How did that happen?
It fell off my hat.
He just lost, so he's got a glow stick on here, and it just fell off. Oh my goodness. Adam's polluting the river right now. If we had a net, we could grab it. Well, we can definitely see that there's current here.
Yeah, it's a great spot.
Okay, da-da-da. Wonk wah. Yes. Guys, yes, that joke was a total kid's joke. Yes, he's got 2 kids. Okay, so...
I was informed after swearing that it's a kid-appropriate show, correct?
I don't... Listen. I just paid MnDOT tonight for a drone. All right. Yeah, Slider, the glow stick just left us. Yeah, we're not going swimming after it, trust me. It's there and going down the river.
I
hate polluting. Honestly, it kills me to see that floating down here. But Adam is back here.
Hey, I was just verifying the current.
And he just, I guess you didn't have it secured well enough on your head there?
Yeah, let's go with that. It was not secure.
I'm looking at this line. I've seen this line kind of jumping around a little bit.
It is, isn't it?
It is, but it's that rod tip, man. That rod tip just, I mean, they've got it, you know. When they're, my understanding, the guys that sturgeon fish a lot, I caught a sturgeon last week, so now I'm going to act like an expert. But I guess when that rod tip is going, they've already basically hooked themselves. And you're just picking up and reeling and getting, letting that rod load up. So that's my gut, is basically once you see that rod tip going, they're already hooked pretty much. Is that right, guys? That sturgeon fish, Detro and Nick and Luke. Yeah, I'm getting good feels right now. Okay. Yeah, we see where that glow stick is. The current's so slow here that we could probably pick it up. We're gonna try to pick it up before we leave. Yeah, right. Jonah, what's up, brother? Jonah is one hell of a sturgeon fisherman. He fishes the St. Croix. We have got 0, Jonah. We are novice sturgeon fishermen. You probably got 13 already. Okay, so Detro's saying not necessarily. Sometimes these sturgeon will suck it in and spit it out several times. He's seen it on an underwater camera. Have it in their mouth, not necessarily hooked. Okay, Detro basically, he lifts up anytime he thinks a fish is biting it.
Who's that?
That's Darren, Detro. He's a veteran. Huh?
Is referring to me?
No, I'm just saying that's him, what he does.
Got it.
I mean, I feel like we're in the danger zone. You know what I mean?
I think we're there, man. This feels like the right spot.
This feels right to us. This feels right.
It's a game of patience.
It is. I've seen these guys like Darren and the Northwoods boys. They'll come out here and it's like doubles. We'll get doubles, dude.
Wow.
Like on big fish. That's a fish right there. I just watched that rod. My line's doing some crazy stuff right now. I'm just gonna keep an eye on the rod tip.
So you just wait for them to take it,
If that rod tip starts doing crazy things, then I'm gonna pick up the rod and just reel down on them. I'm not seeing anything. See that?
Yeah.
So the line is jumping, guys.
Unless it's the shad.
It could be a shad hitting it, but that's the most I've seen that line jump. So I'm just transfixed to the tip of this rod. Huh. I'm looking right at that rod tip. My line, I'm seeing my line doing stuff. Yeah. Kind of watching you. I'm a multi-species angler.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can. Just look at that. Something's going on here, brother. Now it could be a mud puppy. There could be a mud puppy on this. But yeah, there's something going on my rod. My line is jumping. The only thing is my rod tip is not doing much right now. So it's I feel like something's gonna happen here. If you can do me a favor, just kind of keep an eye on that. I'm just gonna look at some of the comments here. Set it, you think, should I? Hook sets are free, reel down. Could be shad hitting your line, I know. I know, that's what I'm thinking. They're mud puppies, Detro. Keep in mind there are millions of mud puppies there. We'll give you false bites. That's what I'm kind of wondering what this might be. Could be shad too. Reel down. Hook sets are free. I hear you, Jonah.
Yeah, it's possible. I bet you got a mud puppy.
There could be a mud puppy on here. Yeah. Guys, we're getting...
Tip was moving a bit.
Okay. Yeah, I'm getting a bite here, guys. I'm gonna pick up the rod. It could be a mud puppy, but... I'm gonna get a little bit of that slack out of the rod here and just kind of. How are you doing there on bait? Look good. Why don't you put a couple more night crawlers on there?
Thanks, sir.
I'll let you have those.
I'm gonna actually lose the.
Yeah, he's gonna get rid of the fathead minnows. And just go all night crawler on that, on his rig. And yeah, he is, Nick. He's just gonna put night crawlers on his. He's gonna take those fatheads off. I'm gonna check this rod here. Something's been messing with it, and it's either a sturgeon or it's a mud puppy. Yeah.
Now, so if these are scented formaldehyde, should we get rid of the crawlers too?
Well, if you want. I don't think that's as necessary.
Okay.
I'm just testing this thing. Just lift your sinker way off the bottom. You'll know right away. Set it back down. If nothing, you won't spook the fish. Gotcha. I'm just gonna check this in case, I don't know, I don't want there to be a mud puppy on here, Darren. No mud puppy, but we got, looks like we're missing a few, looks like we're missing a crawler. I'm gonna put another crawler on here, I think. Gonna put another crawler on here. I still have a fathead minnow on here. Let's see what we got.
Fatheads on?
I'm gonna keep my fatheads on. Take all yours off.
I did.
So I've got one fathead on here, and then the rest of The rest of it's crawler. Actually, I got one fat head on here, and the rest is crawlers. Okay, so I'm gonna cast this out. I feel pretty good about that cast right there.
Where'd you go?
I'm straight out.
Holy cow.
There is a I think they're birds. I hope anyway. Oh, okay. All right. Rebaited. Got a new nightcrawler on there.
All right.
Adam's all rebaited.
Let's get one.
And now it's time to catch one. I'll take that off there.
Little rat's nest going on here.
Adam's got a backlash. Let me see it.
It's not that bad. I'll work it.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard with your gloves on, I think. All right, well that's good. We didn't catch a mud puppy there, so we were, we had bait down there. Could have been a sturgeon messing with it. Yeah, Darren, the current has definitely taken our offering out to the main river here. So we are set up right. That's probably 30 or 40. So do you guys have a preference on line? Do you like monofilament or braid when you're out sturgeon fishing? Braid. Yeah.
See that? Less tangle.
We've both got mono on these rods. We're using, I believe they call it's Trilene Big Cat. It's that green line. High vis line. I've always really liked mono for most applications, but oh God, I'm getting a bite, guys. My rod tip just went. So we might be in it here, guys. I made a longer cast right out in front of me, and I'm just watching this rod tip now. High anxiety. I like braid for no memory, and stretch. Don't have to set hooks hard then either. I hear you, Nick. It's all personal preference. Did you have a hit?
No.
What happened?
Still shivering.
He just had a...
Had a little shiver.
Adam just had a
convulsion.
Had a convulsion. He's just a little cold, I guess. It's understandable. But luckily we don't have any wind out here right now, which is really, really nice.
Yes, this is a great night.
Much easier to keep an eye on your line and your rod tip when there's no wind. He just shivered. You okay?
Yeah, good. Thanks for asking.
You bet. Absolutely. Let's see. Maybe you should cut the tail off the formaldehyde. Braid, main braid, leader. Problem is they wrap up and thin braid can cut them or get into the gills. Recommended 80 or bigger. I hear that. That's the problem. I mean, whenever I've used braid, it's even cut into my fingers when I'm doing stuff with it. But there's definitely, you know, braid definitely has its positives. No stretch is huge. Sensitivity, you know, if you're doing, you know, if you're jigging or something like that.
What they recommend, an 80-pound braid?
80-pound braid, yeah. But yeah, I'm using mono. I'm using heavy test mono on both these reels.
It's kind of like we're tuna fishing.
Yeah, it's a lot like we're tuna fishing.
Oh, hey.
Okay, Adam's getting something. If you feel you're gonna just start reeling on him, yeah. Adam's getting a bite right now. You want solid, and then just start reeling. You don't set the hook, remember. Go ahead and lift up slowly. If you feel anything, just start reeling.
Something's on.
All right, reel. I mean, reel.
Jesus Christ.
You got him. He's got him. Adam, you got to reel. Okay, he's got one on. Adam's got one on. I'm gonna get just nice and easy. Just nice and easy. Adam is on, guys. Are you sure you got one?
Nope.
Okay, you can reel.
I am.
Okay. All right, he's got one on, guys. Oh, nice and easy, Adam. Yep, there you go. Adam's on. You don't worry at all about. I will be getting this fish for you. Okay. Okay, guys. Adam has got one on, and this is going to be interesting. We're in a little boat. Okay. I know you guys want to see what's going on. He's got a fish on, and he's coming that way. Yeah, Adam's not quite used to how hard these guys fight. So this is really interesting. We're in a small boat, guys, and so Adam,
Yeah.
you want to keep him out of the anchor up here, okay? He's fine where you got him back there. Oh, okay, so they will jump too. They will jump out of the water from time. Let's do it all right here, okay? All right. There's Adam right now. He's fighting the biggest fish maybe he's ever caught in his life. Okay, so he's wrapped up in the line a little bit. That's good. That's good. You're doing a great job, brother. Adam is hooked up with his first lake sturgeon ever. No, I'll get him.
Hold on. I'm trying to get something.
Okay, so the sturgeon is wrapped up a bit. You don't worry about that. You're gonna bring him up. I will, if anything, it will make it easier for me to grab him if he's like that, because I'm gonna grab him by his dorsal, by his caudal, his tail fin. You're doing great, brother. Just keep on doing that. Okay, you're gonna bring him up to me. Okay, that's okay.
Okay, I'm bottomed out here.
All right, stand by. You're gonna bring him all the way this way. Don't bring him over here. All the way up. All the way up. All the way up, guys. You keep the, no.
I'm good.
Sit. Guys, bear with us. Bear with us. Guys, we got a sturgeon. We got a sturgeon in the boat. Okay, Adam, I'm gonna unhook him, right?
Okay.
Guys,
reel's free now.
We've got a sturgeon in the boat, guys. Adam's got his very first sturgeon, and this sturgeon is starting to be unruly. See, that's his face right there.
I'll turn my light off here.
He's starting to, I'm trying, he doesn't want me to get this circle hook out of his.
Should I grab the camera?
No.
Look at his tail going back.
Okay, I got, he does not. Okay, I got that. All right, Adam, this is what you're gonna do. I'm gonna give you this sturgeon. Okay.
Where do I grab him?
You grab him by the tail. You're gonna grab him by the tail there. Okay.
Right here?
No, there, very end of that tail, right there.
Yep.
Good. And then with your other hand, you're gonna hold his belly right behind his pectoral fins right there. There you go. You're gonna show every
monster.
There you go. Show the people at home. Hold on, let me get the light. There he is. Show the people at home.
Can you take a pic with my phone?
Yeah.
Look at
There it
this
is.
guy.
That's Adam's first lake sturgeon.
Awesome.
Guys, show lift him up a little bit more. Yes.
Look at that beast.
Dude. Woo!
Good job.
Nice work, brother.
All right,
Nice
right
work.
here. Quick pic.
Okay, Adam wants a pic with his phone.
Right here, by my foot.
Okay. Go your foot.
There we go.
Okay. All right, buddy, just hold on.
Look at this guy. It's a heavy fish.
Okay, buddy. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
I might get this. Oh, no, I'm gonna need that. Big smile.
All right.
Let's get this flash on here.
This is a take.
All right, big smile.
Awesome. All right, let's get him back in the water.
Good job. Good job.
All
Okay.
right, here we go. Nice and easy.
Nice and easy. Make sure you can feel him
Yep.
take off on his own.
Yep.
Okay, Adam's waiting until he can feel the fish take off on his own. If he gives you a good kick, go ahead and let him go.
Yeah, he's got water.
All right, he's right down there. He's releasing that fish. How you doing, brother?
Awesome. Good work, buddy. So, lose the shad, or lose those dead minnows.
Yeah, he caught that one with just straight night crawlers.
So who was it that recommended that?
That was Detro.
Okay.
When he feels like he's ready to go,
Yeah. Just giving him a minute.
Adam's just gonna let this fish revive a little bit, and then let him go.
They are prehistoric.
Aren't? Yeah, they're very prehistoric. All cartilage, just like they have no bone. It's all cartilage.
Really?
Just like a shark. Yeah. Pretty amazing fish, man. And to think on this river they were once endangered. So they've made a heck of a comeback.
There he goes.
All right, there he goes. Nice work, dude. Adam Geiss. Is that one of your biggest fish?
That is my biggest fish.
That's his biggest fish
Good work.
he's ever caught. Yes, dude. Nice work, brother. Awesome.
That was fun.
That was awesome, dude. Congratulations, my man.
Thank you.
That's the biggest fish Adam has ever caught right there. And we did it live. We did it live, guys. And he can show his children now.
Woo!
Yes. How does it feel?
Feels awesome. Good work. That was a fun fish.
Yeah, talk about that, dude. What happened? So you were...
So it hit just like you talked about. Take a couple little hits, and then it was like boom. It's like a log. And that was, he wanted to stay on the bottom too. He was fighting hard.
Yeah, so that Adam was actually holding on to the rod tip during that whole process.
I could not reel in at some moments.
Yeah, when you were fighting it, it was just they were pulling too hard, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Sorry, shiny there.
No, all good. So yeah, first sturgeon and the biggest fish Adam's ever caught. So
Hey.
awesome. I'll get my rod out and we'll see if we can catch another one. I don't know how long we can stay out here. So I actually have to be home by 9. I know that much.
Yeah, I should be home a little bit before that. What do we got now? 7:30?
What is it? 7:30?
Looks like 7:30.
So
Another half an hour?
we'll do this for another half an hour, and appreciate you guys joining us. If you haven't already, please subscribe to Another Fishing Show. We're going to get rebaited and make another cast out there. And yeah, all you have to do is just I guess we'll just use night crawlers, not even worry about those.
Load up
Yeah.
with night crawlers.
Yeah, we're not going to worry about packaged fathead minnows. We're just gonna load it with our baits with just a gob of night crawlers. So I've got one fathead on here I'm gonna get rid of. I do not trust this packaged fathead minnow. So get rid of him. I'm gonna put on new night crawlers, and we're just gonna have a gob of night crawlers on there. Dude, I'm take dude.
Awesome.
That is. Were those okay?
Awesome.
Those pictures? Awesome. Good, good, good. Very cool fish, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
They get a lot bigger than that too, man. But that was
heavy.
That was awesome.
How we doing on crawlers?
You need some more?
I think I might.
Once you take those, you can just have these. I've got two more packs up here. Here you go.
All right. Thank you, buddy.
Yeah. Okay. Grabbing more night crawlers. And I'm gonna put basically 4.
Good job landing that guy.
What's that?
Good job landing that guy.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, so that's how you net a sturgeon without a net. I should say that's how you land a sturgeon without a net.
All right, where's the, watch out for that hook up by you. I'll make sure I'm clear of all your gear.
Go ahead and bring her up. And it looks like I'm hooked. No, you're good.
All right,
You're good, yeah. So all I'm doing is I'm just I'm not threading on the night crawler, I'm just hooking it in the body, in the middle part of the crawler about 3 times, and then I'm putting another one on. So
come on in here.
just hook it 3 times, and you want a lot of that night crawler, you know, the head and the tail of it just wriggling around, and not you know, you don't want to hook that part of the night crawler when you're making a gob like this. You know, you want to hook the body of the night crawler, and I'm hooking it 3 times just so it'll stay on there well. Looks like that. We're gonna give it, maybe we'll put 4 night crawlers on there. How many night crawlers do you guys typically put on the hook when you're doing this? Detro and Nick and Luke and Jacob. 2? Wow. I've got 4 on there.
I got 2 fat ones.
Okay, Adam's got 2 fat ones on there. And we're gonna do another cast. Just straight out, I'm casting. And were you out back this way more?
I was straight out.
Straight out, okay. I'm gonna go out.
I was following the glow stick.
Yeah, that's a good call. Try that there. Are you out already?
Nope.
I'd go,
Where are
try
you?
to go as straight out as you can.
The cast on the other side here.
Perfect.
I couldn't even reel that up.
I know, man. Adam's saying that he couldn't even reel up. It was just completely solid. It was like he was snagged. That's always a good feeling. All right. So, we are both out now. And that didn't take very long, dude. You know? How long did that take? From when you first made a cast? That was pretty quick.
Once I switched the bait out, it was about, I don't know, 3 or 4 minutes.
3 or 4 minutes after he switched the bait out, and he had a fish on. So
you know another cool fun fact? That's the first fish this boat has boated.
Yeah. That's So here's, yeah, Adam just...
That's the first fish on this boat.
Can you guys hear Adam all right?
That's the first fish that's been boated on this boat.
Okay, good. Yep, they can hear you, Adam.
All right.
So yes, that's very, very cool.
It was half the length of the boat.
This
12-foot boat.
half the length of this boat. That's how big that fish was. Okay, good. I'm glad. I just don't want to keep repeating. If you guys can hear Adam, then I don't need to keep repeating then. Yeah, that's right, Darren. We broke it in proper. It's one of the coolest fish in Minnesota. Maybe the coolest fish in Minnesota. Very, very ancient fish. And now, and by the way, hey, thank you, Darren, for helping us kind of reposition on this spot where we should be. Because we probably wouldn't have caught that fish if we didn't move.
That's correct.
So thank you for helping us get to where we needed to be. Okay, next sturgeon live stream. Eat a crawler if you don't get one. Remember that live stream? Yes. Yeah, that was a very stressful live stream for me, Nick. And I may do that again. I might
Eat a crawler?
Eat a crawler. I'm not going to do it tonight, but I may do another high stakes live stream where if I don't catch a fish in a certain amount of time that I eat a night crawler.
A little extra protein.
But I don't think we're going to do that tonight. I'm going to tighten this up a little bit. Nice work, dude.
Thank you.
That's awesome, dude. Mission accomplished, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good news is I'm not cold.
Good job, brother. It's amazing. Yeah, he's not cold anymore either. And it's incredible how catching a sturgeon warms you up. It really, really does do that. I've noticed that. That was pretty cool, guys. Really cool. It is because you hug them to hold them. That's right. I got sturgeon slime all over me.
Yeah, they're a little slimy.
Yeah. It's funny, my wife the other day was asking what I did with this jacket, this heavy jacket that I'm wearing. She was wondering where I put it, like in the house, because she had seen me holding a sturgeon from the live stream. And she was just kind of freaking out because she didn't want the sturgeon slime in our house possibly being washed with her clothes. So I reassured her that it was in the garage, just, you know, away from any of her highfalutin
something
fancy clothing. How are you doing there? You feel? There are a lot of ducks out here. So, how many inches do you think that guy was?
Jesus.
How many pounds do you think he was?
It's heavy.
If you had to guess, how many pounds?
20, 25 maybe?
Yeah, I think maybe 20, 25 pounder. Okay, spreading sturgeon love. You bet, man. Love seeing you guys catch them. Shameless plug, but if anyone wants to get out today, get out and try this and doesn't have a boat or gear, 3riversfishingadventures.com. Yes. So Detro is one of the most experienced sturgeon fishermen on the St. Croix River, and he has a guiding business. Yeah.
All right.
So it's insane that there isn't more people doing this, because these are a unique fish. They get really big, and there's a lot of them, but you need to know where to go to get them. So Detro, again, I don't want to, I want to make sure I got your website right here, Detro. It is threeriversfishingadventures.com to get on these sturgeon. And the only reason I'm ever I'm able to catch them is that I've got very good friends giving me coordinates basically on where to go. Because I just have not fished this river enough to find spots on my own. How you doing there?
Excellent.
Okay. Close to 50 inches, yeah. High 40 incher, I'd say that fish was.
Yeah, definitely bigger than 36.
Yeah, River Rat is saying, Darren got me 2 on personal bests in one night. He's the real deal. I couldn't agree more. I've watched a ton of Darren's videos. It's how I learned how to fish the horseshoe chain of lakes. License, lots of hoops. Yeah, so yeah, to be a guide, Darren's got all the credentials. He's a US CG licensed guide. And he'll take care of you. Now we wait for one to bite my rod.
That's right.
And something's happening, I think. Yeah, so yeah, Darren, you can like him on Facebook too. Yeah, agreed. Agreed, Darren. Yeah, this is what's fun is to think about what's swimming around us right now, because these fish can get up to 100 plus pounds. I don't know what the state record is, but it's close to that, if not more. I know, we're working on it, Detro. And so that proves the point that, yeah, you could be surrounded by shad and catch a sturgeon.
And laughing mallards.
Yeah, and you can catch a sturgeon on just nightcrawlers. That looks interesting. Hold on for a second.
You got something going on?
We got, I don't, it could be just the wind. We got some wind.
No,
yeah, no, it's how the, hold on.
You got some taps.
Hold on. The wind picked up though. The wind is blowing the ass end. That looks like taps though with the lines. So I might have some something going on here with this rod.
Yeah, I think.
Just got to keep an eye on it.
Yeah, the wind did pick up.
Yeah, so we got a little bit of wind now. It's making it a little bit more difficult to see what the rod tip's doing and the line's doing. The ass end of the boat, we only actually have one anchor. You should really have 2 anchors in, but the wind is kind of blowing us back and forth a little bit. It's not crazy wind, it's just we got more of a breeze out here now. Yeah, there's a lot of bait fish around us. Okay, Any fish yet? Northwoods Angling, yes. Adam just caught a probably high 40-inch sturgeon, his first sturgeon, and the biggest fish he's ever caught.
Yay.
Okay. That's awesome to hear that. So, you're talking about this spot, Darren. 10 years ago, we went out there to catch fish. There were like 50. I think you're talking about this spot, Darren. He's saying that, you know, 10 years ago they'd fish this spot and there'd be like 50 inchers. Now they're catching 60s and 70 inchers. Jeez. So the fishery is just improving. The fish are getting bigger. It's very, very cool. Right, Darren? That's what you're saying? I'm curious just to see, you know, as this fishery gets better and better, it's already fantastic, but if it keeps on getting better and better, just how big a sturgeon can come out of here.
What's your line doing? Is that the wind?
It's the wind. Okay. Yeah, because the wind's coming from the south. I believe that's the south. Yes, we are super excited about that 50 now. Yeah. 10 years ago, you would have been excited about that 50? Yeah, now it's a small fish. Yes, Jonah, wink, wink.
All right, Greg, let's get you a sturgeon.
Okay, it's now my turn to catch a sturgeon. And the wind kind of actually looks like the wind has died off now a little bit. And we'll be out here for another, what, 20 minutes, you said, you think?
I think so.
About 20 more minutes of this live stream, and then we got to go home. But hopefully within 20 minutes, one of our rods will have a sturgeon bite it. What was that? Let's see. Sorry, guys.
20 minutes exactly. 8 o'clock.
No, hey, you guys are not playing Call of Duty. Forget that. No Call of Duty. I need your watch time. You're grown men playing Call of Duty. Come on. This is so much more exciting. Well, maybe not. That is super cool, dude. You caught your big... That's really, really cool, man. Is that picture okay?
Oh, yeah, it's awesome.
Good.
That's a great one.
Good.
Share it on your Facebook.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, can you just email those to me or send them,
Certainly.
text them to me?
Certainly.
I'll put them in the thumbnail here.
The Hall of Fame.
Well, I'll use it as a thumbnail for this video.
Awesome.
Be perfect. Appreciate who's all watching us right now. We got Luke, we got Detro. Is Trey still watching?
Where's Trey from?
Trey's from Tennessee.
Tennessee, Southern boy.
Yeah,
Right.
slider slinger.
Slider slinger.
He uses he likes using these plastic straight tail plastic worms called sliders.
Okay.
It's a system of fishing, a do nothing system. Very effective for bass. Yeah, we got a lot of activity around us. We got tons of fish jumping, mostly shad, I imagine, gizzard shad. There's probably some white bass in here that are jumping.
Why are they doing that?
That's a good question. Why do...
The only time I've seen that is...
Jonah, I will thank you for sending me a friend request, Jonah. We will definitely be friends, brother. I just got a little notification. That's a good question. Why do you guys think these shad are jumping like crazy? Uh-oh, we got big muskrats around here too. So if you're afraid of muskrats, Adam, you
Stay in the boat?
You stay in the boat, yeah. Don't put your hand in the water. Let's see here, yes. Okay, I keep it going, take it easy. Okay, thank you. I believe that's Luke talking for Northwoods. Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, and Twitter about to blow up for North Star. Yes.
Who says that?
That was Nick Seabolt.
Nice.
River Rat Outdoors.
Good old man.
Muskies. They are dying. Yeah, so what's kind of interesting, it wouldn't surprise me if there's muskies in here. Why wouldn't there be? You get something going?
Don't think so.
So what happens, right, Detro, is that, thank you, Todd. Yeah, thank you for watching, Todd. So what, in colder, my understanding, Darren, tell me if this is wrong or right, but I used to live down south, and when it got really cold, there'd be these big shad die-offs. And my understanding is shad do not do well in cold temperatures. And so what he's saying is, Darren just commented, is that they're dying.
Okay.
This is actually them. It is cool to watch muskie smash the shad by the discharge. That's got to be incredible to watch that.
That would be cool.
But yeah, so it makes sense that these shad are jumping and fidgeting and doing they're probably not doing well. They're probably in the process of dying. Yeah, so what happens in the winter, they die off and they float to the bottom, these shad.
Yeah.
And then that's what the sturgeon are eating off the bottom with their suction mouth, with their vacuum cleaner mouths. Yeah. So that's why all the shad are here. It's because it's warmer for them. But if they were down there, they'd already be freezing their ass off and dead.
Okay. Circle life.
Yeah, very interesting. So yeah, that's why shad is like the preferred bait out here for sturgeon. Wouldn't you guys say that? Shad is like the preferred bait. Yeah, so they're basic. I got it now. Thank you, Darren. So yeah, so they're here to stay. They're trying not to be cold. We'll just put it that way. The main forage source. Yeah, anytime you've got shad in a system, it's an awesome forage for every species. Lots of protein, I imagine. Just hoping this rod starts going crazy here. Many thanks to Luke Hench's Northwoods Angling. Thank you for letting us know where to go. Thank you, brother. Maybe next year I'll have my own spots. You should see how fat the walleyes are in the Minnesota right now. I believe it, man. It's a great time of year. Everything's just fat. Smallmouth on the Mississippi are fat. Walleyes are fat. I'm fat.
I'm fat.
Adam's fat.
Boat small.
Luke's saying there's not his spots. He just copies Detro. Well, I appreciate it. Anyway, I appreciate Detro and I appreciate Luke. Because you guys, you guys have been very generous with helping us learn how to fish for sturgeon.
Bait check.
You're welcome, Todd. Thanks for watching. Those shad that are jumping are 15 inches, some are even 18. Rare to get that big. Huh. Yes, he did. I'm not sure that Adam would have caught that fish if we did not move. So thank you, Darren, for helping us get on the spot within the spot. So Adam, you had enough bait on there?
Yeah, good.
Okay. I think you had a bait problem. Yeah, that could have been the case too. So you're saying, hey Darren, this is interesting. So most of these shad, how long do they live? Maybe a year? He's saying some of these shad that are jumping are 15 to 18 inches.
Yeah.
And they've made it 1 or 3 years. Most of them don't make it that long.
So they're total bait fish.
Yeah. The cold water does it.
Yeah.
Is my understanding. They just can't stand the cold water.
A river fish?
They're in, there's a ton of them in reservoirs, you know. I think they are, because you find them in reservoirs, which are dammed rivers. You know, down south, there's a ton of shad in rivers, gizzard shad and threadfin shad. That was pretty awesome, dude. When you reeled down, and it was just the rod, and I was just like, oh boy. And you know, you started talking. You were just like, oh God, oh God, you know.
I had to dig in.
Yeah, and I'm like, yeah, he's hooked a sturgeon. Good stuff, man.
Yep. Thanks.
And what's nuts is they will jump straight out of the air this time of year.
Really?
Like sturgeon are jumpers. For whatever, they don't look like they'd be jumpers, but they jump.
I was worried when it started getting tangled. I wanted to get him untangled.
Yeah.
In this way.
Yeah.
All worked out. Good job landing.
Yeah. Well, you did a great job, man. It worked. I mean, what a way to christen your boat, dude. Seriously.
Good call on the hooks.
Yeah, the circle hooks are the deal. You don't. The thing about circle hooks is you can't. It's very difficult for a fish to swallow a circle hook. And that's the biggest reason for them, is that you don't want to. You know, with catfish, they can swallow a regular hook so easily. Circle hooks are much better for the fish. You don't set the hook. They just kind of, most times when they get hooked, just because of how the hook is, even if they have it deep, the hook point is way turned in, that they typically will not get it in their gullet. It's when the hook is coming out, it just kind of gets on the edge of their mouth, and that's how you hook. Does that make any sense, what I just explained there?
Yeah, it does.
Okay. But that's why circle hooks are great for bottom fishing. If the fish has it for a while, you're not going to typically gut hook them. You got to protect these fish, man. I really want to see that rod tip go. Got a little bit more breeze.
Yeah, it's coming in.
Got some wind. All right, let's see here. River Rat Outdoors says, congrats, Adam. I'm out, Greg. Hit me up later. We can set something up for, yes. Thank you, River Rat. Thank you, Nick. Appreciate you joining the stream, brother. And yes, we need to go Walter fishing sometime soon. Dan Schuster, Adam should get a little more FaceTime since he is the one that isn't skunked. Whoa, snap!
Oh, someone's talking smack.
All right, here. You're right, I agree. I'm just gonna...
Is that Don?
Here. Don Schuster, yep.
Thank you, Don, for the motor, by the way. He saved my butt last night.
Nice.
So at 10 p.m. we're rebuilding a carb in his driveway for this motor. She doesn't like the cold, but when she's running, she runs well.
Thanks, Don. Thanks for helping us to be out here right now, fixing the motor. So yeah, you're on camera now. We're just going to be on you for a while.
Why?
Because it's true. I mean, I haven't caught a fish yet. Why am I getting all the FaceTime? See, now you're blocking yourself.
Huh? How?
See, I'm blocking you. This isn't intentional. I swear I'm trying to give him FaceTime.
So great. Man, those shad are crazy over there.
Okay, that's as much FaceTime as you can get.
All right, that's all I need.
Because I don't want to keep on holding his light. Let's see here. Maybe like that. Something like that. Okay. What is my rod doing?
Staying out.
Okay.
Yeah, we swung around a little bit.
Yeah, we've swung a little bit. Ideally, you should have 2 anchors to hold your boat steadier. But one of the anchors doesn't have enough rope, that's not a criticism. Okay?
We're just short about 10 feet.
We're just short about 10 feet, so that's the reality. We're making do. It's not too crazy swinging, you know. The back end's not swinging too much.
Great night. We left out. No wind. relatively warm.
Yeah, if you can get by without wearing gloves, it's a good night in the winter.
I'm wearing gloves. You're more of a man than I am.
What can I say?
So now, do sturgeon spook now that once caught? Do they all flee the area?
Good question. So what happens? Can you catch? Can you catch numerous sturgeon and after just, or can you catch another sturgeon after just catching one? Do they spook? It's a great question. I have a feeling we can catch another one.
I think so. We can get close. What time is it?
Yeah, we got maybe 10 minutes left. We got 5 more minutes?
5 more minutes, 5-minute countdown.
Guys, we got 5 minutes. We got 5 more minutes of this live stream. I've got 5 minutes to catch a sturgeon. Adam's already caught his sturgeon, now I gotta catch one.
Right. So Greg, what's your most popular show?
Our most, another fishing show?
Yeah,
Our most popular episode that we've done is float fishing on the Mississippi River. Yeah, best damn fishing float is our most popular.
That's a cool little area down there. I haven't been down there, but...
Yeah. Have you guys seen Best Damn Fishing Float, our feature episode? Also, it's float fishing on the Mississippi River. If you haven't, check it out. It's one of my favorite episodes because of all the characters in it.
It has a bait shop and it's a big floating dock, right?
Yeah, it's so we go fishing on a big dock, essentially, like a big barge, Pete and I, and we meet all the characters on this fishing float, and it was a lot of fun. Just the fact of just meeting all the different kinds of people. It's one of the most enjoyable aspects of fishing, is the people that you meet while fishing. Okay, give the fish a final warning you are leaving. They will respond to that quite often. You have to be convincing, though. Do you want to try that, Adam? That's a good advice. Awesome, Vernick. Vernick F. Yeah, so Vernick saw the episode, and then you went down there once you saw the episode, Vernick? That's pretty cool, man. Lots of big fish are caught out there on the Best Damn Fishing Float.
So now when you hear the shad jumping, that's the sound of a dying shad.
Yeah, we're hearing a lot of death around us now that we know that these are shad convulsing and not doing very well. Darren says the Rough Fish Roundup is our best episode. Thank you, Darren. That is a fun one too. Had a lot of fun putting that one together.
Rough Fish Roundup.
That's
River fishing where?
That's on the Root River in southeastern Minnesota, Lanesboro.
Okay.
And every spring, suckers spawn. There's like 7 species of red horse sucker.
Yeah.
And there's also hog suckers and white suckers. But anyway, they're all spawning that time of year, and especially there's a great population near Lanesboro on the Root River.
Okay.
And there's a contest every year called the Rough Fish Roundup.
Okay.
And Pete and I went down there one time and filmed an episode, met all kinds of crazy characters, and caught these really beautiful, man, redfish, red horse suckers are beautiful. They're beautiful fish. They fight like crazy, and most people don't appreciate them. But they should. I'm not going to preach here. Maybe I'll preach a little bit. But suckers, so many fish, sturgeon, lake sturgeon should be much more appreciated. But thank you, Darren. I'm glad you liked that episode. That was actually the first episode we ever did, was Rough Fish Roundup. Was it? Yeah.
All right, sir, it's 8 bells.
Well, Adam is calling it, and what that means is we got to reel up and we got to go. So, Adam, any final words?
Any final words?
Final words, Adam, to the audience.
A darn good time tonight, Greg.
A darn great time. I enjoyed it. Congratulations.
Thank you for putting me on the fish.
It wasn't I who put you on fish. Thank Luke and Darren.
Luke and Darren. Big thanks, buddy.
So, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this live stream. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to Another Fishing Show and hit the bell icon. It's very important. Subscribe and also hit the bell icon to be notified anytime that we're live or upload a new video. Appreciate it. Hey, guys, we were successful. The man back there caught his personal best fish ever, his first lake sturgeon. I would say tonight was a success.
Very good night.
Good night, guys.